Hello Collective, this is Tan from Artemis Oracle doing your reading for today, June 5th. I did a reading yesterday and I said it was for June 6th. No, it was for June 4th, but June 6th may be significant to you. So that could be a birthday, it could be someone else's birthday. But if you're curious, you could check that reading out. It's about reconciliation. But I want to see what today's energy is for the collective for June 5th. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Let's see what comes out for the collective. King of Wands. So that's fire sign energy. Specifically Leo, but it could be Aries and Sagittarius. So the King of Wands is someone who is very passionate, a go-getter, a leader, someone who is creative and just goes after what he wants. It could be a feminine energy. You may be a Leo. You may have Leo in your chart somewhere. You may have the Five of Pentacles, indicating that there has been some sort of loss, disappointment, and sadness. If you look at this card. So some of you who may be a water sign, fire sign, you may have water in your chart, may be going through some sort of scarcity. You may have lost something, or you may be losing something. So this could be like something you need to watch out for today. It could be anything. It could possibly be, I don't know, if I said lost something, be careful with your belongings. You may lose something, especially something that may be important to you. It may have to do with your job. It may have to do with anything that is a part of any creative process. Maybe like a camera or a card, SD card. I don't know, that's so random. But yeah, so some of you may be experiencing some sort of scarcity, maybe having a lack mindset, but maybe that's something that you need to get out of, that you really need to light a fire under yourself. Okay, we have the Four of Cups here. Yeah, so it can be doing with something tied to emotions. I'm gonna take that with the Ace of Swords underneath. But let's see. Let's clarify. I keep looking at myself because I changed my hair, so I think I look different. And then this lighting too. Let's see. King of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. What is this about? The Emperor. So some of you may be in Aries. The Emperor is someone who is in a position of authority. Some of you may feel like you're losing control, or you have lost control over something. And I think that you're waiting for there to be some type of offer given to you so that you can feel like you belong. You know, maybe some of you are feeling out of place where you are, and you know, like you feel like you've been left out in the cold, that no one understands you or nobody values you, recognizes you in some way, and you have your hand out hoping that something will come and relieve you of any sadness or dissatisfaction that you may be experiencing. You know, but with the Emperor coming in, I think what this is saying is that you need to take control of your own life. You have to be in control of your own happiness and try to find solutions that work for you. With the King of Wands being someone who's creative, it's about you becoming creative with how you solve your problems, how you regain control over your life and possibly over yourself. 444. Let's see. Let me get another card. What does this have to do with? What is the loss? It may have to do with work. this loss may have to do with work. So some of you may have already lost a job, or you may be experiencing some sort of loss. You may be leaving a job. You may be leaving a job because you are no longer satisfied. You don't feel like you belong. You may feel like you're the odd man out. I'm sorry, I gotta fix this. Yeah, you probably feel like the odd man out in your job. And with the Six of Swords, it's indicating that you may be considering, or you are on your way out and heading somewhere where you feel like you can find peace, where you can find tranquility, where you feel like you belong, you are recognized and seen. You know, maybe that's your way of gaining control over the situation. With the Page of Swords, I think that whatever you've seen, wherever you are, the reason why I say work is because the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's focused, dedicated, who takes time and is they have attention to detail, that type of thing. That's why. So I feel like some of you have been at your job long enough to see that, like the writing on the wall, that this isn't a place that really suits you, that aligns with you, is beneficial to you in some way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it got dark. But yeah, you feel like your best bet is to move on to where you know things can be brighter and sunnier, where you feel like you belong and you're recognized. Okay, so what is the advice? What is the advice for those who resonate with this reading? Yeah, I feel like what it's saying is that you will have to follow your intuition, and when it comes to closing out a cycle. So if you feel like something isn't working out and you feel like you've done everything you can do, then maybe it's time for you to exit the situation, or possibly try to look for other alternatives. Let's see what's at the bottom. The Empress. Yeah, consider where you want to be and where you can see growth, because the Empress is about creation. It's about growth and prosperity, abundance, happiness. It's having everything. So maybe that's it could be a love situation. You possibly walking away from a love situation where you feel like your partner isn't fulfilling and you want somebody who matches your energy. You know, maybe you are the King of Wands, but then you see yourself stepping up into an Emperor, and you want someone who matches your level. You know, you may be considering leaving somebody behind because, you know, with them you don't really see growth, or you don't see anything improving in the situation. So you see that sailing away, moving away from the situation will be your best bet, and moving towards something that can be more emotionally fulfilling for you. So it could be that too. So, but with that said, I think you have to follow your intuition and do what's right for you, and go where you feel like there will be growth, where there be prosperity, where there be happiness, where you possibly can expand your world in a new way. So that's your reading. I hope it resonates somehow, some way. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe to Artemis Oracle. My name is Tan. I'm your reader, wishing you a great day ahead. Bye.